Hi there. Today I will be touching on pivot table, the data that we use to have in case your company or your personal data is this much. And I'm going to show you how to turn this into a pivot table, something that is easy to understand. From this table, I'm going to show you how to get a pivot chart. So we will have part 1 of pivot table, where I'm going to show you how to make take this raw data, make it to a simplified data table. Alright, so in order to start, let's say now you have a smaller set of data. We have location, year by month, year 2016, planned sales, type of loan, number of sales done. Okay, so from this data, if we want to learn to get the pivot data, so first you will need to select from A1 till E21. Okay, go to insert, you will see pivot table. Once you click the pivot table, you will be prompted, you will ask to create pivot table. So for this practice, I am going to create a table in a new worksheet. Click OK. Once you have this worksheet, pivot will recall all your header into a pivot table fields that we have today. You will see location, you will see month, plan, sales, type of loan, number of sales done. From the earlier table that we have here, pivot will get ready something simple, understandable table, so that you can work on future charts or graphs. So to start with, I'm going to drag location to be on filter. Okay, I want to know what is the total sale have happened, so I'm going to drag number of sale to value. So now let's look at this. This is your pivot table. In your pivot table, location to filter, all locations will be highlighted here. Okay, so let's say now if I want to know all location, the total sum of sales happen is 1715. Okay, so if I want to select a certain set of locations, say I want to select only Bintulu and Johor. Bintulu and Johor will show total 545. So in this section, what you understand is we can do multiple selection to know what's the total sale. Unlike you do not need to do a total sum in this. Say now you have total sum. You need to create a total sum by using auto sum method. But in this sheet 2, what you can do is you can see by location. Okay, so this is one part of pivot table. Now let's say if you want to know further, move this location to row. So what will happen is now Excel will automatically select the repetitive location into non-repeated information. So now let's say Bintulu, we want to know the number of sales have happened is 67, Johor 478, Kedah 50, Kelantan 200. But if you go back to the data, we have the entire data. We have Kuala Lumpur repeated twice or 3 times. We have Miri repeated twice, Bintulu 1, KK 1, and so on so forth. So in pivot will able to literally synchronize all your location and total up the sum. Okay, if we want to know location by month or the other way around, so that means what you need to do, put the month at the top row and the location below. So by month I can know January there's 143 sales, which comes from Kuala Lumpur, Miri, Sandakan, Cebu. February there is 90 sales that comes from Bintulu and Kuala Lumpur. But if you think this is not good, what you can do, you move the location, or you can move the month to column field. Your outcome will be January. So you can see this table: January, February, March, April, and up to December. So it will total up from month to month, and a grand total 1715. So this will help you to simplify your chart. Okay, so let's say if you do not want in this column, drag this, you will remove from the column. So the next is, let's say if you want to know type of loan, we have car loan, housing loan, personal loan, other premise loan. So we can identify for by state, or if you think you do not want location, you bring in by month. So for January, car loan is 30. For housing loan is none. Personal loan is 45. Premise loan is 68. So you still get a different spectrum of the data that we have. I hope this will help you at the beginning of pivot table. Thank you.